from what we can see, the major problem someone with a choleric temperament will have is revenge trading. Because of the personality types and the characteristics and stuff that surrounds that person's personality, the major problem a choleric person will go through is revenge trading. You want to question, please?
Okay, what if in a scenario, person takes a loss and he analyzes, then he enters the trading again?
Yeah.
Will that call that revenge trading?
No, that's not revenge trading. As long as you have reasons why you're taking that trade, take a loss, you can still take another trade, but as long as there are reasons backing up that trade you're taking, it's not revenge trading.
Okay.
Alright, so that's it about the choleric personality, and I don't. Do you guys understand? Does anyone have any question on the choleric personality? So we'll move over to the next personality type. Next personality type I'm going to be looking at is the sanguine. So the sanguine is easily excited by things that happen around him. This excitement is usually quick but short-lived. He likes light work that attracts attention without any deep commitment. There's some people that are social butterflies. If they come into a place, everybody will know that they are here in a very, like, they're very cheerful. Like, even if we are all here seated and we are all probably just gloomy, not talking, if a sanguine person comes in here, this place cannot remain the same. Everywhere will get active. They are very, very active. They are very cheerful. They are very happy. They're just like, we've met people like that, right? Like, no matter how boring a place is, when they come there, that place, but my Lydia is someone like that. No matter how boring a place is, once she comes into that environment, it's going to be very, 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 very cheerful. So these people with this kind of personalities, we call them the sanguine. Now let's look at the strengths they have. They're optimistic and they look at things from the bright side. That's one thing about sanguine personalities. They look at things from the bright side. So no matter how bad the situation is, they must find something that will make that they must find something positive about it. That's their nature. No matter how bad it is, no matter how unpleasant the situation is, they must find something that will make you feel, oh, okay, at least that's just how they are. And this is good because it is a good way to approach the market. So if a sanguine person is trading the forex market and they take a loss, life goes on. Yeah, and they'll see that, okay, what they might see it as a moment of, okay, why did I take this loss? Like, okay, they might see that as an opportunity to learn. They actually accept that losses are opportunities for you to learn in the forex market. Are you guys me? Yes. And then one thing about when I say something about let's go back to the definition. Sanguine is excited by things that happen around, but they are not deeply rooted or deeply committed. One thing about a sanguine person is they get interested in so many things at the same time. So a sanguine person having interest in forex is going to be quite difficult for them because they get interested in things, but they are not fully committed. Yeah, they're not fully present and fully committed to it. And forex is something that needs that level. I'm coming. You have a question. I'm coming. Forex is something that needs that level of commitment. So a sanguine person must. You know what I'm trying to think in my head? Like, talking about this now, I'm trying to think. Most successful forex traders I know, I don't think I've met anyone that has a pure sanguine. Like, someone can have a combination of these two personalities. Sure. I don't think I've met a pure sanguine that is a forex trader. Like, that's why I said, well, it just came to my mind because I don't think they have the capability to concentrate and be committed to becoming a successful forex trader. Right? That's one thing. Then the next thing is they are pleasant and willing to oblige. So this still goes hand in hand with what the first one. We had a question. Please ask the question.
I was going to talk about astrology.
Sorry?
I was going to stress about astrology.
Astrology, Pisces, and.
No, all these things are kind of.
I don't really personally. I don't personally subscribe to the ideology of astrology, all those Pisces couples. Because I'm getting because I'm born in October, I'm going to. What do you do?
Horoscope.
Yes, I don't subscribe to that because why would you tell me that because I'm born in October. Then October is now
Yeah,
what
kind
is
of
it?
trade.
Most of the
It's real, but it depends on your belief. It's real to form to my own personal experience. It's real.
I see what I really think is that is your personality that is reflected. So somehow it just collaborates with whatever.
Exactly. It's different from your temperament.
Yeah.
It's way different from your temperament.
Alright, but my idea, I don't believe that stuff.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the characteristics.
Yeah.
Some of them.
They are related to some of these things. Okay. Alright. So let's talk about they are pleasant and willing to oblige, which is still related to the first one, like they are optimistic. So when they see that a sanguine person, when they are easy to correct, they are really easy to correct. So if you tell them that this thing is not like this, they are like, oh really, how can it work? Like they just want to see the good side, just want to see things working and everything is really working fine. So the next one, they are compassionate about to others and extend this to themselves. So this also can affect them in trading too. So when people take losses, someone like a choleric person that is prideful, that doesn't want to accept that they are wrong, it's not like it's a sanguine person. If a sanguine person takes a loss, right, he's most likely going to be able to give grace and compassion to himself and see that an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to grow, right? And the next one is bears no grudge with himself or with the market, not the choleric that don't want to pay for the market. Like they don't bear any grudge either with themselves or with man or with the market. But wrong and wrong, and we have to just kill it on Monday. Stuff like that. Then the last one is that they are easily submissive. So you can see that the strength of a sanguine person all points to the fact that if actually a sanguine person can commit to learning forex, they are easily teachable. It will be really easy for them to learn forex because they have a very teachable spirit. So if they are wrong, they can easily let go of their losses and focus on the brighter side to learn better things about the market. So from the strength of a sanguine, this is what we can infer from what their strengths are as it relates to the forex market. Are you guys with me? I'm going to get that. Now let's look at their weaknesses: vanity and complacency, unstable tendency to the external, absence of deep passion. All these things point down to one thing: like sanguines are very consistent. For you to get a sanguine person to, if you get hold of a complete sanguine person, for you, the left is a small here. Okay, the next one is what is from. Yes, the next is connected to his all these things points to the fact that a sanguine person is inconsistent. That's just the problem with them. So a pure sanguine person, for you to get them to get committed to anything is very difficult. It's extremely hard to get a pure sanguine person to get committed to something.
What point is the weakness? Not tendency.
To the tendency to the extent like that they can easily, remember I said they are very teachable. They are very teachable. Now they have tendency to be affected by external factors. When people's opinions easily get to them, they easily get affected by people. That's what I mean tendency to the external. They can easily get affected by people. So even when it comes to trading, they can have their analysis and then someone else's analysis can override their own analysis in their head. So they have that tendency, right? So the fact that they have all these, would I say that a sanguine person has a dependent personality? Should I describe it like that? Because the outside world affects them so much, like the external things that happen affect them so much. So this is going to be a problem for them when it comes to trading, because to a great level, trading you have to find the level of independence within yourself to be able to be successful at trading. So you have to be able to shut out the external noise and all of that to be a successful trader. So this is what I can infer. Remember I told you guys that these are hypotheses that I have that are not yet proven, but from this thing I can be like, okay, this is what happens here, right? So let's move over to the next one, which is the melancholy. Now,
The powers of the market.
if you meet the truth about it, if you meet a purely melancholic person, you will not want to be around that person. Like they are bitter people. Like they are just naturally bitter people. Like just like that. They don't want to hardly want to interact with other people. They always want to be on their own. They are always suspecting people. They are village people. They are street people. Like melancholic people are like that. They don't find joy. They don't, even if something is joyful.
Everybody's a jerk.
Yeah, everybody's a trend. Even if something is joyful, they will find sorrow inside it. Like the way that sanguine is the exact opposite of melancholic people. The sanguine and the melancholic people, they are exact opposite of each other. So even if something is bad, the sanguine person wants to find good in it, right?
Yeah.
But if something is good, these people, they want to find something bad inside it. That is their personality. That is just how they are. And the melancholic person is extremely excited by whatever acts upon. So whatever happens around him, like whether good or bad, like they hardly react. It's really, they're just there. It's really not their business. They just want to be on their own, right? And their reaction to situations are weak, but the impression lasts a long time. So they don't show emotions. They don't express how they feel about things and situations. And for a melancholic person, first impression matters. That one they saw first, that is what they know about it till forever. So once you meet a melancholic person and you know you want to have a good relationship with the person, show the person a good something that will make them want to see you as a good person. Because if they mistakenly have bad impression about you, it will take just second coming to wipe whatever impression they know. That's the truth about melancholic people. Like they are like that. They are very, very slow to react, but whatever impression they have about something lasts a lifetime. Not even long. It lasts a lifetime. That's just how they are programmed, right? Now let's talk about their strengths. They love to sit in silence and reflect over things. This is a very good trait when it comes to trading. Because sometimes when it comes to trading, you have to be able to sit, you have to be able to remove the external noise. Right? You have to be able to remove the external noise and actually focus and think what is actually going on here. You have to have time for yourself to backtest, to go over your trades, whatever you need to do, like, which is a good thing. Because if you're really serious about your trading journey, if you're really serious, forget all this trembling. There's a point where you should almost forget everything and just go back to yourself and just alone. You don't need anybody, you need a mentor. Yes, after your mentor's class, you just go back and watch blocking. Yes, it's always that time, which is not a sanguine. That's why a sanguine person cannot commit to trading because they cannot have that alone time. Yeah, but then whenever this category of people, this is how they are naturally. So it will be easy for them to be able to have that level of commitment when it comes to trading, right? Their focus are not easily swayed. That's the same thing I'm talking about. Their focus, like if they pick interest in, if they say that they want to trade, once they get into it, their focus on it. It might be easy to get them to talk to you because if you talk to them about trading, they might think you want to steal their money. But once you're able to convince them that okay, they can actually do this, and they actually now want to do it, trust me, like they cannot be easily, their focus, like they will just want to get it done. That's one of their strengths, which is a good thing when it comes to trading. Then the next one I'll talk about is they have a modest kind of pride. Okay, now what do I mean by this? Remember I said that the cholerics, they have pride. The pride of a choleric and the pride of a melancholic person are different kinds of pride. The pride of a choleric is that he wants to be seen. He wants to, when he comes, please let me everybody know that they have arrived. But the pride of a